Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Guys, I've got one today that you're going to love if you're looking for a small Class C with a slide. A 2017 Forest River Forester 2251 SLE. Guys, smallest one they built in 17. It's got 6,200 miles on it, guys. I mean, this is as like new as you're ever going to find in a 17 model. Hang tight, we're going to pop a drone up and I will see you from the outside. All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, today we're going to look at this beautiful 17 Forester. And guys, this is a 23-foot 10-inch bumper-to-bumper length on this motorhome. It's got one slide, 6,200 miles, less than 13 hours on the generator. Now I've got the generator running, motor running, everything on right now, and this is a beautiful coach. I like it a lot. I think you will too. Built on a 4500 Chevrolet chassis, which is kind of unusual. Most of these small Class C's built on Chevrolet chassis have the 3500. This has got the extra wider wheelbase 4500, little more heavy-duty transmission, rear end, things like that. And it's got the 6-liter V8, which has got a massive 360 horsepower engine in this small motorhome. I mean, you look at a Ford V10 at 362 horse, and this is just a smaller 6-liter Vortec V8 with almost the same horsepower. But man, what a good looking unit. Now guys, I want to apologize first and foremost. This just came in. This literally came in this morning. We haven't cleaned it. We haven't washed it. I'm showing it to you just as it came in, so rest assured, guys, time you come and look at it, it'll be washed and cleaned up on the inside and outside. I like showing these things when I can, just as they arrive. Now I am going to put a different style wheel center on it. I don't like those positive offset wheel centers that they put on from the factory. I'll put a negative offset, so it's going to look a lot better. Fiberglass interior or exterior, and a crown fiberglass roof, which I'll show more details about in a second. LED marker lights. It's got a 5,000 pound tow capacity on the hitch. Power awning. Slide topper on the slide. 4 kW Onan gasoline generator powering everything up right now. 6-gallon DSI water heater. Not bad on storage. You know, most of these small ones don't have a lot of storage, but it's got enough to put you a couple of chairs in, a carpet, grill, things like that. That's it, Chevrolet 4500 chassis. I really like the Chevrolet in these smaller motor homes. They've got like a van-like feel to them when you drive them. And yes, we are going to drive it later. I like the way the cap's built. This is a sign of a better built Class C. You see this right here? This fiberglass overlapping cap eliminates straight edges where most leak problems occur on Class C's. You know, most Class C's have a seam right here, and that's where most of them leak at. Or a window if they got a window in the front, which this one doesn't. And this one doesn't. It's a better built Class C, and especially with that crown fiberglass roof, you've got less maintenance. And just a good looking little motorhome, guys. And I'll be honest with you, you're not going to find one any nicer than this without going buying a brand new one and, you know, spending another 25, 30 grand. And with 6,200 miles, 12 hours on the generator, and hasn't even had the plastic taken off the mattress yet. This is nice. This is about as nice of a used one as you're going to find anywhere. So hang tight, guys. And speaking of that fiberglass roof, I'm going to pop the drone up one more time. We'll do more of a detailed flyover of the roof, and I will see you right back from the inside. All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed that. It's a little bit dirty up there, I noticed when I did the drone shot, but like I said, it just came in. We haven't washed it yet, and that's one of the things we start at. We always wash your RVs from the roof down. But look inside this nice motorhome, guys, and notice how I left the mattress like this to show you, just to make a point. The previous owners, original owners, have never taken the plastic off the mattress. And I've got the bedspread and the Cabover that goes on it, but I wanted to leave it like this to show you how little this thing's been used, and this is the factory mattress. But we'll go up here to the front first. So this is where you're going to spend a lot of time anyway. And up here in the front, it looks like and drives like a Chevrolet van. Like I said, it's a little dirty when we brought it in, my drivers. So we did drive it about a little over 500 miles. 62,039 miles. No check engine lights, no warning lights, nothing like that. And yes, we are going to drive it later. It's got the touchscreen stereo with a built-in navigation. Dash air is nice and cold. Heat works great. Dash looks great. No cracks, nothing like that. Windshield, nothing like that. No cracks or stars there. Power windows, power locks. Front chairs look just like a 6,000 mile captain's chair should look like. And that is pretty much like new. And I don't say like new, guys, but I'm going to tell you this is as close, because there's no such thing as like new condition. This is going to be as close as you're ever going to get to it in a 2017 model for $59,900. Up top, you got a full-size bed. When you fold it out, it's got a, here's the bedspread and all that for the back bed, and this is your piece that goes right here for when you're parked. This makes one full-size bed. You've got some extra storage, cup holders up there. Makes it a nice little bed. You got a privacy curtain, and of course this right here goes across right here, so it cuts off the view from the outside. Now, a little thing you can do, if you can still find them, guys, they used to make a vinyl cover that goes around the cab and the windshield and the side windows. If you can find one of them on Amazon or eBay or something, I like those better, because that way you still have full cab access, where if you put the factory curtain up, it's going to cut everything off right here and you lose all that in the front. So if you can find one of them, they were like 80-90 bucks. Get one of those windshield covers and you just put it on the outside. It takes 30 seconds to put one of those on, and you don't lose your cab space in the front. Because, to be honest with you guys, this is a 23-foot 10-inch motorhome. You need all the space you can get. LED lights, 84-inch ceiling height, and then you got a step up in the back that's about 7 inches tall, so you're 77 inches in the back. So if you're tall, you don't have to worry about hitting your head on anything. Here in the kitchen area, I like the big single basin sink so you can wash bigger dishes. 3-burner stovetop, which, I mean, like the rest of the coach, it doesn't look like it's ever been used. I mean, guys, I'll be honest with you, I know you really probably can't tell from film, but if this thing had the stickers on everything like they do when they're new, the display stickers, you would think you was in a 2021 model. Oven doesn't look like it's ever been lit. You've got a microwave up top. I mean, they haven't cleaned this, guys. This is how it came in. Got some nice hardwood cabinetry. Got a 13,500 BTU ducted roof air. I like the LED lights. It's got the King Dome power antenna, so you don't have to crank your antenna up and down all the time or pull off and forget about it. You got a Jensen audio system, Bluetooth, CD, DVD, and USB power going to your 32-inch TV that's on a swivel that comes out so you can see it from any angle of the RV. Got some overhead storage right here. You've got a table booth that makes a bed, so this can sleep up to 6 people. Closet right here with drawer space underneath. Look over here, guys. Generator, 12.7 hours. It's got a gas, electric, water heater, 6-gallon, light switches, water pump, all of that. You got a 7-inch step up, which isn't bad, but you've got to be aware of it. And of course you've got, again, guys, refrigerator. Doesn't look like it's been used. I mean, I'm sure it has, but wow, where do you find them like this, guys? Where do you find them? This is such a nice motorhome, guys. So nice. I don't even know how well it looks in the video. I hope it comes out really nice. Now, you do have a slide out here in the back, and you've got a queen size bed, and of course I'll show it to you with the room in, but you lose your bed when the room's in. It's got a split mattress, and you can tell it's factory mattress because it's got the edges on it right there, so that way it's easy to set up and down. You can put a TV at the foot of the bed if you wish, or if you want us to, let us know. We'll put you one on for a couple $100. You've got your sink area right here, medicine cabinet, and this is a little different. Most of these doors are at an angle when you go to the bathroom with this floor plan. This one's actually a little more comfortable if you're a bigger person like me to get in and out of compared to the ones at the angle, because the ones that are at the angle, you got to squeeze between the bed and the door to get in. Got a RV toilet. You've got a nice stand-up shower, which for this size motorhome is actually pretty generous in size. Skylight, of course, no signs of water or anything like that with that fiberglass roof. Stickers don't look like it's ever had a shower taken in this. And again, guys, I'm not saying this thing hasn't been used. I'm sure it has in some shape, form, or fashion. I just don't see it. I mean, this is literally like buying a new 17 model, almost. I mean, it's used, but it doesn't look like it. And 6,200 miles, which is rare for a small motorhome, because most people that use smaller motorhomes don't let them become driveway queens like they do the big ones, where they just use them once a year, twice a year. They actually take these things out for weekend trips, day trips. Very versatile vehicle that you can own. If you've got kids or just by yourself or a couple, I mean, they're just such a versatile vehicle. I mean, if you've got kids that do softball in the summertime, drive this to the game instead of sitting out in the hot bleachers all day. If they have a tournament, park this thing toward the back of the parking lot, crank that generator up, turn the roof air on, have you plenty of something to drink in the fridge, have you some food you can cook, watch TV, have a place to chill out in between games. I mean, I've used, because my first motorhome was a Class C this size, and I used it for that. I used it if we had a family member in the hospital, I'd take it over there and set it up as kind of a break area for whoever was staying. My family's a little different, guys. A lot of people don't do this, but when of course right now with COVID you can't, but whenever that stuff ends, we always have a family member stay with somebody at the hospital, just keep them from getting lonely. So this is a great break area for them to go to, take a shower, fix something to eat, watch TV, just take a break for a little bit. And guys, this is nice. And even with COVID, I mean, you can still park it in the parking lot and just have them call if something happens. At least you're right there close. And I'm just saying that, guys, from personal experience. You know, a lot of people don't realize how many different uses a small motorhome can serve you. Power goes out for, you know, I live out in the sticks, guys, so my power doesn't go out often, but when it does, it can be out for half a day or more. What happens if they say it's going to be all day or the next day for the power is restored? I keep my motorhome full of gas, full of propane, full of fresh water, except in the winter time when it's winterized. I go out there, I crank up my generator, turn the heat or air on, whatever I want, and just sit there and chill with all the comforts of home while I'm waiting for the power to be restored. If I have to worry about stuff in my refrigerator, all I got to do is take the stuff out and put it in the RV refrigerator. I keep my refrigerator on 24/7 in my personal motorhome because I keep it plugged up at home. And that way it's always cold. And you know, we had tornadoes come through our town. About 8 or 9 years ago, our power was out for a week. We stayed in the motorhome. We were nice and comfortable. No problem. And believe me, guys, there's more to having an RV and more uses to it than just taking it to the lake for the weekend or going cross country or things like that. It's a guest home, emergency shelter, and much more. But anyway, guys, this price on this unit is $59,900. which is a bargain when you compare it to a brand new one. And be honest with you, these things come brand new from the factory, usually with 1,000 to 2,000 miles on them, because they drive these things from the factory to the original selling dealer. Because you know, you can't exactly put these on a truck like you do a cars. So they get driven, and then of course test drives and all that. So be honest with you, buy a brand new one, it's probably going to have a couple thousand miles on it already, and 25-30 grand more. Well, you can buy this one for $59.9. Includes our full 4-page inspection process, which I'll leave a copy of in the unit, and I've got a copy in the video description. I'll have a link to this as well, so you can look at everything that we inspect and guarantee to work for $59.9. And guys, let me go ahead and clarify, anything on this list, this 4-page list, that we find that does not function, if anything at all, we repair it, replace the part, repair it, whatever it takes, at no additional cost to you. And that's done after purchase. So if you want to know how long it takes to check this unit out, give us a call, and one of my salespeople will be happy to give you an estimate. I don't expect this thing to take long at all. But this is a beautiful, beautiful motorhome, ultra low mileage. I mean, not even, well, probably getting close to 13 hours now on the generator. Just an amazing piece, guys, and something you don't see hit the market every day. And I know this may be out of some people's price ranges, but guys, I've got Class C motorhomes starting as low as $16.9. So I've got motorhomes for pretty much anybody's budget. But I've got, just to give you a quick breakdown, I got over 100 used RVs here. Class C starting at $16.9, Class A starting at $99.95 with a slide, and I've got travel trailers starting at $59.95 and fifth wheel starting at $12,900. So I've got something for everybody's budget. I got motorhomes from, like I said, under $10,000 to over $110,000. So, and everything in between. If you're in the market for a used RV, if you ever watched my videos before or checked into us before, congratulations, you have stumbled across one of the best kept secrets on the internet for buying a used RV and getting the new RV service. Like the 4-page inspection, we buy you on your behalf, we purchase you a 90-day nationwide easy care warranty that you can extend very affordably. Chances are you're not going to need it, but it just shows you how sure we are about how well my guys do, that we're willing to spend hundreds of dollars to buy that warranty for you. And even though 90% of the RVs we sell come with that 90-day warranty, we have one of the lowest claim rate percentages in Easy Care's dealer network. In other words, less Parkway RVs have warranty claims than most other dealers. And considering we're one of the few that give a 90-day warranty on just about everything we sell, that's something to be proud of. That's because, guys, my techs are good. Been doing this for years. Great team. Let them do their job and you will be happily surprised at the end result. But anyway, guys, that $59.9 price is a absolute haggle-free price, like most dealers are this day and age. Inventory down so much. And plus, guys, we don't know what we're going to spend on this inspection sheet. I don't look to spend a lot, but you know, that could cost me thousands of dollars to do that inspection. And the price is still exactly the same to you no matter what I spend on the inspection process. So the way it works, guys, you purchase this RV. After purchase, it goes in line to get checked out. Like I said, again, if you want to know the current lead time for a Class C checkout, ask your salesperson for an estimate. Once it gets to the spot in line, my techs check it out. Once everything's done, cleaning crew comes in, cleans it inside and out. Then we do a final walkthrough. If we're happy with everything, we will call you and schedule an appointment for you to come in and get your full orientation walkthrough, which is usually done by Preston or the tech that checked it out, one of the two. And they will go over this when you arrive here at the appointed time. They will go over this motorhome with you, show you how to operate everything, show you everything works that's on our list. And like again guys, you can see that list on my website, in the coach, or in the video description below. There's a link to it, 3 ways to look at it. And they'll show you how to operate everything. You are encouraged to record the walkthrough with your phone or camera, if you wish. Especially if you're a first-time RVer, that's a very important thing to have. And we give you some instructional DVDs too. But the walkthrough is actually more personalized to the coach that you're buying than those kind of generic DVDs that just kind of give you an RV 101 thing. We give you a free starter kit with all your camping essentials: sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducer, adapters, and more. $100 worth of stuff if you bought it separate. We give you the warranty. We give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide, to be used in a 12-month period. That's also included. Drive out tag and more, $59.9 plus applicable sales tax. Plus, if you're a Georgia resident, you do have to pay a highway impact fee of $100. And then you also have to pay a tag and title fee. I think it's $38. It's $40 to $50 depending on your county in Georgia. But if you're out of state, you don't pay either of those fees. If you're out of state, you pay $59.9 plus applicable sales tax. Financing is available. We do take trade-ins. Financing available with approved credit and down payment. If you got a question about that, give us a call. Got some really good rates right now, really good long term, so we can get you an affordable payment with your good credit, of course. And if you're interested in this little motorhome, I highly suggest calling right away, 706-965-7929. I also highly suggest you leave a deposit on it. These little Class C's sell about as quick as I post them online. And to find one like this with 6,000 miles and 13 hours on the generator, you're not going to find one with any less miles or any close to new condition as you're going to find on this one. So come out and look at it, guys. You won't be disappointed. $59.9 is the price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video for a minute. I'm going to bring the room in, show you what it looks like with the room in, show you the slide out procedure. Then I'm going to strap up, take it down the road for a virtual test drive. So hang tight, guys. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I've got the room in, and not a lot of difference until you get to the back. I mean, you can still walk right through, get full access to the bathroom. Of course, you lose your bed when the room in, but the mattress actually folds in half and slides up on top of each other, so very easy to do. Still walk around a little bit in the front. Still got full access to the bathroom, and then of course sink and all that as well. Really easy to operate the slide. Turn the motorhome off. Now it's kind of hid back here. It took me a minute to find it, but you've got a switch right here, which I don't know how well you can see it, but that's the in and out switch. And bring it all the way in, and that's all you got to do. So hang tight, guys. I'm gonna get strapped up. We're gonna drive this thing down the road and see how it drives, which I'm expecting this thing to drive excellent. And I will see you back in just a second. All right, everybody, we're now going to take a virtual test drive of this 2017 Forester Class C. And guys, like I said, it's got that big hot rod 6-liter V8, which I like the fact that it's not a huge motor like the V10, but it's still got 360 horsepower. And guys, you know, these big Class A motorhomes, I mean, they're running less horsepower than that in a 36, 37 foot, especially if they got an older V10 with just a 305 horsepower. And got a little bit of a traffic jam up here. And I hope you can see okay. I'm on my, I know my GoPro doesn't always do the best with the chest mount on in a Class C because of the smaller windshield, but you know, I'll make do with what I have, guys. Got the navigation, works great. Radio works great. Cut that off so I don't get flagged for copyright. Smooth. You know, I've got a GMC van and this that I drive, a conversion van, and this thing right here reminds me a lot of my van, so which I drive pretty much every day. Let's take her up the road here. And we got a red light, so, well, shoot, not good timing. But hey, at least we get to be first and we can see how it does up the hill. You got good visibility out the mirrors. You got good leg room for, I'm 6'4". I can drive it just fine. It's comfortable. I've got the steering wheel tilted all the way down, so you got a better view. So that cuts into my leg space a little bit, but you're going to have it up further anyway when you drive it. I'm just doing that for the camera. Like I said, the dash air, dash heats, and something else that's good about a motorhome like this, guys, is all your passengers are going to be either in your passenger seat or in the table booth, and it's close to the front. Because it's such a small square footage on the inside, that dash heat and dash air will keep the RV comfortable unless you're in extreme temperatures. So that means you don't have to run your generator when you drive if you don't want to. And as far as fuel mileage on this motorhome too, guys, I mean, any Class C or A, gas or diesel, you're going to get 8 to 10 miles a gallon. I don't care how you cut it, how you justify it, you're going to get 8 to 10, unless you're in like a Sprinter. Now, I'm talking about Chevrolet, Ford, Workhorse, whatever. Let's see here. Oh yeah, guys, this thing has got some torque to it. Wow. And I love the way the Vortec exhaust sounds. I don't know how well you can hear it. It's just got an awesome, throaty, muscular sound to it that, you know, like you'd have in a truck. And I'm driving this thing literally with one hand. And right now we're doing 50 without even really trying, going up this hill. Yeah. If you've been intimidated by the size of a motorhome that's kept you from buying one, you need to drive one like this, or this one right here, because that will completely change your misconceptions about an RV being difficult to drive. You gotta realize that I've been driving these things before I even had a driver's license. When I was 16, 17 years old, I was moving Class A gas and diesels and parking them around the lot with no spotter. And trust me, guys, if I can do it as a teenager, you can do it now, especially as an experienced driver. And this is a great one to start, because to me, this is no harder to drive than a van. Let's get on it a little bit. I mean, I'm doing 50 right now. 55. I mean, we're doing 60. I can get on the interstate 70, 75 miles an hour right here if I wanted to. I'm not going to, because the speed limit's 60, but yeah, no problem there. No problem at all. Cruise control, let's flip it on. Set. Cruise control, of course, works great. Got the automatic headlights that just popped on. Yeah, navigation works great. I really didn't feel that truck too bad as it came up beside me. I'm still driving this thing one-handed. Easy power steering too. Good visibility, got the blind spot mirrors. Guys, this is one you really need to look at. I know I've said that a few times, but I can't, this is probably one of my favorite Class C's, small ones, that I've done a video on in a while. I mean, this is one if I was looking for one myself, this is one I would consider. If I was looking for this style of Class C. But anyway, guys, it doesn't pull. I mean, even with this truck passing me on the left, I barely feel it. And that's unusual, because most small, of course, you know, all smaller motorhomes like this are built on shorter wheelbase chassis. So you're going to feel the wind and sway a little bit more than a long one. But I don't even feel that with this. That's because that extra wide 4500 Chevrolet chassis, which is unusual, because like I said, most motorhomes like this have 3500 chassis. And brakes feel good. I don't have any pulsating or pulling or anything like that, guys. I mean, just overall, just a very smooth driving experience. Wind noise is not bad for a Class C. And I forgot I had the generator running. Of course, you know, these Chevrolet chassis got the loudest darn blinkers I've ever heard in my life, and they all do that. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment, give me a thumbs up. feel free to subscribe to my channel. You never know from one day to the next what I'm going to post. I've gotten some more motorhomes in that I hope to be posting in the next few days, couple weeks, probably for a while. I've got several Class C's in. Even got that hard to find Class A's, guys. I haven't been able to buy A's right now to save my life, but we actually got a few the other day that's coming in. So anyway, if you're interested in this Forester, give us a call at 706-965-7929. Make sure it's available. Strongly want to consider leaving a deposit. I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to take you about 5 minutes to decide you want this coach once you look at it, and especially if you drive it. And keep in mind, guys, again, just a friendly reminder, we do not test drive on Saturday. Saturdays, I'm short-handed. I don't have the manpower to take test drives. That's just really a day to come out and kick tires and just look around. If you want to get serious, I highly recommend you come Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., where you can drive and I have everybody here that we need to help you. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Come out, look at this little motor home. You're going to love it. If you got any questions, again, our phone number is 706-965-7929. And check us out, parkwayrvcenter.com. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day.